Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no ball, don't get no ball. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? All of that punch, look at that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. I'll keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball.
What is up, Chicago Bears fans? What is up, Ghoulie Nation? Welcome to what in the Spotlight Sports Network's realm would say the Ghoulie Zone. I would call it the Malcgoolie channel. What is up, everybody? Bears Nation, rise up. It feels good to be 1-1. It feels good. Chicago beating the Bengals, but that's one of the AFC North out of the way. Now we have to get to the nitty-gritty, and that is to go to Cleveland, because this is for the first time ever on the Malcgoolie channel. I normally don't do pregame shows because personally I was never a big fan of pregame shows. Personally, it's like everything that you see from the week should start, and what you see having your guys prepped and ready for a game should be normally a just weekly thing. I'm just not one of those type of guys, but I have to for this Bears season because, well, we get to see Justin Fields. Justin Fields will start this week, and he will start next week when they face the Lions. But he will get his official NFL start this weekend, this Sunday at 1 o'clock at Cleveland, against Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns. Yes. So before we start, what is up, Steve-O Speaks? What is up, John L. Jackson, Ali Jones? RQ3 saying you guys, your guys' defense came to play last week. Oh, they did. But the offensive line was almost one of the big factors of us almost blowing a 3-score lead. Because personally, this should have been like a blowout. But, hey, it happens. But if you can all do me a favor and hit that like button, we're also live as well. Troy James said, I don't know about the Browns game. I see it. That's why I'm here. Personally, to be honest, I think this Bears team can beat the Cleveland Browns, to be honest with you, because Cleveland is going through a lot right now. Like, Jarvis Landry is out, so that's a big blow to this Cleveland Brown offense, because they really need, in that wide receiving game, really hurts Cleveland if Jarvis Landry is out. Personally, we don't know if Odell Beckham Jr. is going to be playing. We don't know. We really don't know. So that really helps us out there. But my whole thing is this. If you're Cleveland, who else do you throw it to? You throw it to Austin Cooper. You get your tight ends involved and everything else like that. But these are the keys to victory for the Bears. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. I want to get to Matt Nagy's comments on what I saw on the Bears YouTube channel, and that was about, about the win over the Bengals. There were some things in that game that were good. They were good. Like, number one, the Bears moving the ball it still shocks me that this Bears offense is actually moving the ball. But I really think this offense needs a little bit more power because, quite frankly, we need to utilize our tight ends more. And it is one of the big keys. We have to get the tight ends going. Cole Kmet with only one catch with a gain of nothing. Zero, nada, zilch. We got to get Jimmy Graham going. Last season, Graham was leading the team in touchdowns. Yeah, he was leading the team in touchdowns. And there was a time, like right on the 9-yard line, I think it was on Cincinnati, and I think it was third down, like Justin Fields. And this is not on the O-line. The O-line did this part. This one's on Fields. Justin Fields should have thrown it to Jimmy Graham because Jimmy was wide open. And if you look at that play, he was aiming for Allen Robinson. Here's the problem, and this is where I believe this is a Nagy call. Not your wide receiving core does not have to go through Allen Robinson all the time. It doesn't. because Allen Robinson is a first option. And defenses are going to read that every single time. So, like I said, nobody's going to be expecting that Cleveland defense. No one's going to expect Jimmy Graham to make big plays or Cole Kmet. And that's why I hope and pray that we can get Cole Kmet, Jimmy Graham, and hell, even Jesse James going. We got to get our tight ends going. That's one of the biggest factors for me is the tight ends. The tight ends got to get going in the next game in Cleveland. That's one of our keys. And also, another thing with Coach Nagy, what he also said about offensive line. Yes, O-line still being typical offensive line, not protecting the quarterback worth a damn. Oh, my God. Jason Peters is getting beat. Look, granted, people like I heard what he said, saying that he had a dislocated finger and all that. But here's the thing: Jason Peters is like what 39 years old, about to go on 40. I hate to say this about players, but that man has lost his credentials as an offensive lineman. He really has. I mean, he has some moments here and there, but us Bears fans want someone to be super, super consistent when it comes to protecting our future in Justin Fields. And if you're going to have him go up against Myles Garrett, you're freaking insane. There's no way. Myles Garrett will run circles all over Jason Peters. He will run circles over Peters. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So personally, I would have none other than Daniels or a feed on Myles Garrett because if you really just expose this defense personally, but yeah, Jason Peters on Myles Garrett, I don't want to see that. I really hope and pray I don't see that on Sunday. So let me say this: Browns defense is good. Bears O-line can't hold them. Villard, he's going to cost us a game. I hope the draft, the cornerback, Villard is not it. Villard is okay. I don't have a problem with Kendall Villard. There's been times where he did get beat, but here's to be honest though, Kendall Villard was not the problem last game. The last game, if you really look at it, Troy, Duke Shelley was getting beat. They were, oh my God, Joe Burrow was Burrow was low key just aiming for Duke, and Duke was getting beat off his man. He was not in the right space, and Villard is still this is his second year, I believe. So yeah, I'm not gonna give Villard slack. I don't think he sucks. I don't think he does. No, I don't think he sucks. But nah, Duke Shelley cannot get beat off his man, especially with a banged up offense of this Cleveland Browns team. Because remember, we're going into Cleveland. And after that, we take on the Detroit Lions. This Cleveland team can be beat, guys. They can be beat. And it goes first for the defense. The defense has to, and I mean they have to, get Mo Baker uncomfortable in that pocket. Because Mo Baker, he can run. Don't get me wrong, but here's the thing. If your defensive line, and hopefully we get Eddie Goldman back, because he could be the big factor on how the Bears could win this game against Cleveland. Because I think Khalil Mack could get to Mo. I know Akeem Hicks will, but Eddie Goldman is one of that big, huge factors. Then you got, I want Mo Baker to literally run for his life sometimes. And I love Mo Baker, but I can't love him on Sunday. Why? Because goddamn it, you're playing the Bears. That's why. So yeah, make Mo Baker so uncomfortable. Because 9 times out of 10, Mo is going to have to throw that ball away or he's going to take the sack. Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, Robert Quinn, your linebacking core. Linebacking core I'm not really too worried about because they had a good game. They had a good game. But yeah, these keys to victory, But yeah, but the Chicago Bears, though, you have to, emphasis on have to get the defense going quickly as possible. Make Mo Baker uncomfortable. And then you got to stop the running attack. The running attack of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. Oh, my God, Nick Chubb and Hunt. That is a two dragon combination. It really is, guys. It's a combination. And oh man, I wish I had Nick Chubb, but I don't. I don't have Nick Chubb. Jalen Johnson, he was doing he lead the league in breakup passes. Jalen Johnson is our number one corner. And I'll get to Jalen Johnson here in a minute. But yeah, we gotta also contain. I believe this defense can contain Hunt and Chubb. I really think the Bears defense could stop the run. Look what they did in to the Rams, and look what they did on Sunday. Because Mixon wasn't running that much. I think Nick Mixon only got what, like 75 yards at least? At least 75 yards. But yeah, the defense got to come up huge. Like, you got to come up huge. Like, this is a winnable game because of Cleveland on the injuries. If we can just get our defense going like we did against the Bengals, oh, this would be on. We will walk it on easy street. But going into Cleveland, it's going to be rockets. The last time the Bears took on Cleveland, we won. And that was at the time when Cleveland went 0-16. I think Danny's coming off of IR. If we do get Danny Trevathan back, that would kind of help. You got to have that leadership in there. But to be honest, though, Roquan Smith, man, you still got Roquan Smith who can pop somebody, who can literally pop someone. You got your corner situation with Jalen Johnson, Villard, or Vildor, and you got Duke Shelley over there. But Duke Shelley, I'm more concerned with. If Duke Shelley's getting beat by his man, he should. Please, I hope Sean Desani, or however you say his name, our defensive coordinator, can fix that. He has to fix that. Duke Shelley and Villard cannot get beat on their man. And also Eddie Jackson, too. Eddie Jackson had a hell of a game. And we need Eddie Jackson to perform. Prove these critics wrong like he did on Sunday. Because, oh my God, Bears fans, I was reading a lot of shade on Eddie Jackson. So Eddie Jackson's not that really good of a safety. Oh, it really shows he needs Adrian Amos. Not what I saw against Cincinnati, he didn't. But yeah, I think if you're Cleveland right now, it would suck though. I mean, if you lose Jarvis Landry for the season, that sucks. But if you're the Bears, you have to. Your defense, there is no Jalen. There's no Jarvis Landry. There's no Jarvis Landry. So the defense is going to have to go apart. Like, I expect this defense to get to Mo Baker a lot in this game. If our defense can come real through, oh yeah, we can beat Cleveland. Like I said, Cleveland is a beatable team. Yes, they're 2-0. Yes, they're playing at home, but any team can get beat in this league. It really shows. It really does. But also the running attack. That's where they probably might go with that two-headed dragon of Hunt and Chubb. But at the same time, you have Chubb is literally he can be contained. Chubb can be contained by this defense. Hunt can be contained by this defense. So one of the keys to victory, the defense is going to have to attack fast and attack often. They have to be aggressive. Not too aggressive where the referees will throw laundry out on the field, like all these flags. And oh my God, I'm sorry. The taunting rule, guys. The taunting rule is ridiculous. It is one of the worst calls I think I've ever seen in an NFL. Personally, I hope and pray to God they cancel that. They said that the Packers are back. We know it's the Lions. Everyone can beat the Lions. To be honest with you, the Green Bay had me scared last night, but insanity prevailed and Green Bay picked up the win. Detroit will still be Detroit. Anyway, they have to play smart as well. They got to. On the defensive side, they got to play smart. That's one of the keys. Big keys right there. I want to get the defense out the way. The defense, I believe the defense can hold Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb to at least 50 to 60 yards at best. So that's maybe a total 120 yards from that running game of Cleveland. I want Mo Baker to feel uncomfortable in that pocket. I really do. for the point if he's running. Because if he's running, you got Roquan Smith who can rough him up a bit. You got Jalen Johnson. You got a lot of players on that Bears defense who can really give Mo Baker a hell of a bad time in Cleveland. Also, another big key to victory here. Oh man, this is the big one here. And this goes to the offense. It's the offense. The offense. And I'm saying this and I mean this too. Personally, you want to know how to beat the Cleveland defense? Run over them. Now, what does that mean, Malcgoolie? What does that mean, run over them? Well, what I've seen from Cleveland has a lot of issues on the defense when it comes to mobile quarterbacks. We now know that Justin Fields can run. We know that. We know he can run out of the pocket. Hell, he called an option, called an audible because he saw the defenseman coming. He saw it coming from the get-go. He knew where the danger was going to be on that right side, and that was impressive. Justin Fields and David Montgomery are probably going to be running a lot in this game, and Damian Williams too. Because to be honest with you guys, I think Cleveland cannot stop the run. They really can't stop the run. If you get your run game established early, so yes, I'm saying Justin Fields is going to have to run a lot in this game. Justin Fields is going to have to run, guys. And I know a lot of people are nervous of that, but at the same time, if the offensive line can hold their end of the deal and give Justin Fields and Dave Montgomery a little bit of a hole to squirm through, oh, it's easy sells. It's easy sells. It's an easy dub. And back to club dub we go. Like the offensive line is going to have to do their part and give Montgomery and Justin Fields all the time in the world so they can make these run plays. No, Dalton is not playing against Cleveland. Sorry. Dalton is out for probably either a week or 2 weeks. And the way how it's going, it might be 2 weeks. So Justin Fields will be starting. He is going to start, apparently. So far, the news is that he could start. Justin Fields could start. And if Justin Fields does start, first things first, and this is another key to victory. Matt Nagy, you have to let Justin Fields be Justin Fields. Not this BU crap from your playbook. There can be times where Justin Fields looks at your playbook and there could be a play there, but if he sees something in that defense, he's going to have to audible. He's going to have to call an audible and change that play around. You have to let Justin Fields be Justin Fields. And as simple as that. If Justin Fields sees something in that defense, if Justin Fields sees something in that defense, boom. Troy James saying that, wow, they sent Fields to the Wolves. Not necessarily. He's not ready yet. To be honest, though, here's the thing. Fields is not the starting quarterback coming forward from this point on. No. Oh, boy. Andy Dalton, when he's back 100%, he will still start. So don't freak out or whatever. Hell, if he's not ready yet, they could put in Nick Foles. And personally, Nick Foles wouldn't be a bad option either, but here's the problem with Nick Foles. Nick Foles can't really run. I wouldn't say they're throwing Justin Fields into the Wolves because this Cleveland defense is not as well when it comes to the pass. Okay, they're good. They're good. I'll give them that. But when it comes to, let's say this, when it comes to teams like their defense, the mobile quarterbacks, look at the game against the Chiefs. They can be beat, man. They can be beat. Like if Mahomes can have a field day running, so can Justin Fields. Dude, there were some times that Tyrod Taylor was running out of the pocket, and like the Cleveland defense can barely stop Tyrod until they pop Tyrod. Okay, can we also get can we just get Tyrod Taylor a real team to go to? He doesn't have to kill himself in Houston. But yeah, you can say that Justin Fields not ready. I'm not saying that he's ready. I'm not. I'm just saying this is an option where they have no choice. Because here's the thing: if you started Nick Foles will get demolished by that Cleveland defense. Nick Foles can't run, Troy. Hate to say it, but you know I'm right. He can't run. So I think the game plan here is to get your run game established, get it early and out the way. Because we know David Montgomery can break through tackles. We've seen it all last year, and we're seeing it here a little bit again this year. If Aaron Darnold can't wrap around David Montgomery, what makes you think Myles Garrett could do it? Like Justin Fields, y'all saying that Justin Fields not ready? Hey, he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. If he wants to prove that he can be the face of this franchise, he's gonna have to ball out these next 2 weeks. He has to ball out against Cleveland. He has to ball out against Detroit. And hell, even if he does ball out, we don't know if he'll still be starting. Because when Andy Dalton comes back, Justin Fields will probably be back into that role of being in options where he could do this and do that. But the Bears are literally loving Justin Fields right now. They're loving that he can read plays. Some of his teammates have encouraged, saying that hey, he knows what he's doing. He's passionate. He can read. He can scramble. When's the last time we had a quarterback who can scramble? Like this is in this Super Bowl era. You got Bears fans. You gotta relax. You have to have the offensive line to do its job. The O-line has to do its job. And that's all I got to say when it comes to that. Justin Fields has to be Justin Fields, and the O-line has to do its part. Establish your run game. Also, another key to victory, and I said it earlier in the video, earlier in the stream, get your tight ends going. Because personally, Justin Fields can just throw it to Komet. He can throw it to Jimmy Graham. He can throw it to Jesse James. I want to see at least Graham get targeted at 5 times. Same for Cole Komet, 6. Like Nagy even talked about it. Like a lot of people are a little bit pissed on the way how Cole Komet's been up. Here's the thing, it sucks, and it does fall back on Nagy. It does. But at the same time, Cole Komet is being taught by Jimmy Graham. Name me another tight end, a veteran tight end. Name me another veteran tight end. You can say Adam Thielen. You can say all of this and all of that. Kelsey, Mark Andrews. But Jimmy Graham knows how to win. He knows how to win. And I believe that's the best mentor for Cole Komet is Jimmy Graham. Who else? Who else would you put on there for Cole? But yeah, Cole Komet's going to have to literally, and I mean literally, he's going to have to be targeted a lot. Because I know Cleveland's going to be probably getting on Goodwin. They're probably going to be shutting down Allen Robinson. Darnell Mooney's a third option. If you get Darnell Mooney in the slant, and it's off to the races with him. But yeah, you have to get your tight ends. You got to get your tight ends in, man. You got to get your tight ends moving. So yeah, let me read some of these comments while we wait. Yeah, people do overlook Roquan Smith. So Malcolm, yes, I will be doing I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing AEW tomorrow. I don't know if I will or not because something did happen. They're sending him to the okay, I read that. The ghost of Judah Tribe says we're getting this dub this Sunday. I believe we can beat Cleveland. I really do. I think we can beat Cleveland. And Komet will be fine. Go Bears. Yeah, Komet will be fine. The problem is, oh my God, Bears fans lately, and it really shows here on this channel, Bears fans are impatient as hell. Very impatient. And here's the problem. You shouldn't be impatient. Need I remind you, we haven't won a championship in over 30-something years. You should be more frustrated than you should be impatient. That's just me. Because Cole Kmet will be fine. He's being mentored by Jimmy Graham. There's no other tight end in this league that I don't think could do Cole Kmet justice, man. Like Cole Kmet will be a beast in this league. He will with the Bears. He could be that. He can be that center of the truth. He could be our Zach Miller. And I love Zach Miller, by the way. Always loved Zach Miller. Just sucks that, how his career turned out. Don't listen to them and all those other morons that like to put our team down. I'd never listen to those that puts the team down. But yeah, the Bears, another keys to victory. Like I said, keys to victory here, guys. Number one, you got to get the defense has to come out blazing, guns a-blazing. They have to make Mo Baker so uncomfortable to the point I want Mo to just be like, what the hell is going on? I want Khalil Mack. I want Eddie Goldman. Hopefully Eddie Goldman plays. Please, for the love of God, let Eddie Goldman play. Lakeem Hicks, Roquan Smith, Robert Quinn. Even Robert Quinn had a big game. And normally I get on Robert Quinn. Personally, I don't think he's worth the contract that he's on, that he's with us. But Cole Kmet, not Cole Kmet, sorry. But Robert Quinn did his thing. He did his thing. Even though he did give us a penalty that was stupid. But, hey, Robert Quinn did his part. And I need him to do his part again. Also, get Alec Ogletree in there. Because Ogletree is a beast. He was a beast in preseason. I believe he'll be a beast here, too. You also got to get, that D-line. That D-line is going to have to get to Mo. That's one of the big keys. Defense has to go from the get-go. Go Super Saiyan from the get-go. Tell the Browns, hey, we're coming for Mo. We want Mo. We want Mo ribs. We want those Mo ribs. Second, the running attack. So Justin Fields, be prepared for Justin Fields and Dave Montgomery to run. They got to run. Got to get the ball and run. Get your tight ends involved. You got to get your tight ends involved. And also, this is the biggest one here. And then after that, it will be the end of the keys to victory for this week. I don't know if I'll be able to do these again. But, hey, this has to be addressed. If this is going to be Justin Fields' biggest game, he has to shine. Let Justin Fields be Justin Fields, Matt Nagy. None of this screen pass and all that other crap. No. Aren't you supposed to be this offensive guru? It's time for you to make that call, man. Justin Fields has to be Justin Fields. All right, let me read this, and this will be the end of the keys to victory. Normally, I could have made this a 30-minute video, but it'd be better to do it live than anything else. Mayfield's shoulder will be turned off this game. Oh, God, I don't want him to get injured. This team doesn't scare me. Sean Desai was the right guy for the job. Monty is going to have a monster game. I agree with that. And also, let me also talk about this real quick. About what also that could happen. Like I say, your corners. Since if Jarvis Landry's not going to play, don't be shocked if they give Austin Cooper some throwing opportunities. And also, here's another thing too. Another keys to victory. This is the last key to victory. If you missed it, you got to contain Chubb and Hunt. The defense is going to have to contain them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Jake is having his 100th episode today. And with that being said, y'all, this is Malcgoolie. These were the keys to victory. My final prediction for this game will be 27-24. The Bears will win this game. Bear down. Love each and every one of you. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. As always, I am Malcgoolie. God bless you all. I will see you all again soon. And until then, God bless you all. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace. Love each and every one of you guys. Peace.